Hey guys, in this video let's look at the lead code problem number 13, Roman to integer. So now let's look at the question. The Roman numerals are represented by 7 different symbols as we know. So the 2 is written as like this and 27 as 2 tens plus 5 plus 2 which is 27. Usually, Roman numerals are written from largest to smallest from left to right. However, there are some exceptions like 4. So instead of writing as 4 once, it is written as 1 and 5 because since the 1 is before 5, we have to subtract 1 from the 5. So some principles are there to follow in while reading the Roman numerals. So given a Roman numeral, we have to convert it into an integer. So one of the example given is 3. So the input is given in the form of string and the output should be in the form of an integer. So now let's get into the algorithm part. So to store the values of these Roman numerals like 1, 5, 10, we can make use of the dictionary. So in the dictionary, the character I could be represented as 1 and 5, the V as 5 and the X as 10 and uh, L as 50, C as 100 and D as 500 and lastly M as 1000. So now just let us write the pseudocode. First, when we get a string as our input, so we should traverse it until the end. So we have to maintain a loop. So let us use the while loop. The condition of the while loop should be while I is the iterative variable which should be less than the length of the string. Now, if we look at the first case, the Roman number 3, since the first value is 1, we have to get this value from the dictionary. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, so which is 3. This case is fine. So now let's go to the next case. Now let's look at this 4. So what it does is first it goes across this and finds it as 1 and then the I is first currently pointing to here. After reading this value from the dictionary, it should get to the next. So I would be pointing to V. So when it looks at its value in the dictionary, it finds it as 5. So this Roman numeral is interpreted as 6, which is the wrong one. So we have to make use of the logic that if this first value, if it is less than the second value, then it has to subtract. If we look at the Roman numeral 6, then it first checks the first character, which is V, and checks whether if the next, and it compares the first one with the second and it gets to know that the first one is greater than the second. So what it does is it just adds whatever it is. So 5 plus 1, it is equals to 6 in this case. So in the case of 4, by checking that the second character has more value than the first, it does the subtraction. So 5 minus 1 is equals to 4. It no more counts as 6. So now let's look at the code. So we get the string as the input from the definition. So this is the dictionary. So dictionary is created such that this is the key and this is the value. So the I character is given with the value of 1. Similarly, V is given with 5 and so on. Initially, this is the index. It is equals to 0. Since the String is nothing but the character array which starts from the index 0. Result is assumed to be 0 initially. So as I said, the while loop, the I should be iterated until uh, before its length, because since it is starting from 0, the index would be pointing from 0 to length of s minus 1, so it should be less. So this condition is maintained because when we check, like if we consider the case of 4, we have only two characters. What if suppose we have one more character after that? So let me explain this by taking an example. So consider this Roman numeral 7. So so initially I would be pointing over here, then to this one, then next over here. So when it arrives over here, the condition while I less than length of s, this condition is maintained, so it goes into the loop. Suppose think for a second that this if condition is not there. If we directly go into this condition, because we have to check whether the exceptional case is being carried out or not. So to carry this if else part, we have to access s of I plus 1. So since the current I is pointing to this last one, so after this we no more don't have any location, so we are accessing a location which does not exist. So it throws an error. So to get rid of that error, we have to maintain this if I plus 1 is less than length of s. So that's the main goal of using this if part. So in that case, the the I would be pointing out to this one, and this value is not added because it's not going into this loop, so the result is not getting added. So as a counterpart of this, there is an else where the result is added, the previous result is added with the current value. So when you access Roman of s of I, so what you get is Roman of 1, because the I is pointing to this, s of I is this, so it goes into the dictionary and finds its value as 1. So finally 1 is added to the previous result, and then finally the result is returned. The important thing to be noted over here is the incrementation. So in this case, when like if we consider the example of 6, so here s of I is greater than s of I plus 1, so it gets added. So the current value, will get added in the first time. So then when I gets incremented over here, then it goes into this else part. But when we look at the consider of when we look conditions like 4, so let us consider the case of 14, where it first checks if s of I is greater than s of I plus 1, and the condition is true. So initially I would be pointing to 10, so 10 would get added, and the next time so this one value, value is added. So when it looks at this one, so here it gets into this else loop, because s of I is less than the s of I plus 1. So what it does is, it does Roman of s of I plus 1, this 5 minus 1, which is 4. Since we are calculating both of these characters, the I is incremented to 2, so that it points to the next whatever location whatever character is being there or there. I hope you understand the code. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.